Hi, my name is Stephonika W Kaye. I come from Cincinnati, Ohio, and my film is Remington.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your film?
Sure. Well, it's a short film about this young teenager. She's having some traumatic issues, and the fact that her parents and step-parents keep dying. She's on her fourth one now, so she goes to see this sound therapist, Remington, who is having her own struggles with her own demons, sleep paralysis type demons. So they kind of come together to maybe help each other get over their issues.
How long have you been making movies?
10 plus years now.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
What got you started in?
Well, I watched this little film called Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring, and I said I want to do that.
So, how did you come up with the idea for your movie?
Well, the genesis of it came from my own episodes experiencing sleep paralysis, which, if you've never experienced it, it's the most terrifying thing that doesn't actually happen to you. Because it's basically your brain wakes up before your body does, and so your brain literally scares you into sending the chemical through your body to wake up.
Huh.
And so you
pretty good alarm clock.
Yeah, so you imagine these demons are coming for you, the man in the hat or the old hag, or some things that happen to a lot of people. Yeah.
What was the pre-production process like?
Well, it was myself and another friend of mine that we spent about a week at a friend's house, prepping the house and whatnot, putting skulls on the walls, and he just kind of let me have the run of his house. This was probably the 5th movie that I'd done on his property, and it was the first one that we actually used the house for, because I do a lot of fantasy, so this was my first horror movie. I like to think of it as a psychological dark fantasy, but yeah, and it was originally a feature script that I wanted to go out and do a concept trailer for, and then I didn't like how the trailer was cutting, and so a couple of years later, I was I wonder if I could find a short film in there somewhere. So
And you found it.
And I did, yeah.
So this is your first horror-ish, then horror adjacent, you say? Usually you've been in the fantasy.
Yeah.
So what made you make the jump over to the dark side?
I think it was just kind of where the story kind of took me. It's not one of those bloody, really bloody movies. I like the horror movies that are more creep and scary than I like the original Evil Dead more than the reboot.
So what is your favorite part of the filmmaking process?
I really like pre-production. And not enough people spend enough time in pre-production. Because I'm a production designer, set decorator, by trade right now. That's what pays the rent, and I really enjoy that. And so, the longer I have to tweak and figure out, the look of a film and, find all the nuts and bolts and, I bet, this pattern would look great with that. Or, I found this perfect thing at a thrift store. Can we, put that in somehow? Pre-production, because that's where you make your movie. I really like planning, and then nothing when something goes wrong, it's okay, do I embrace the happy accident, or do I reel this back in and be no, storyboard says.
Is there anything you wish you could have done differently with this film?
There's always things that you want to tweak in whatever that you're working on. There's a scene in there where it takes place at night, and we did a whole fire bar kind of thing just with a light, and I kind of wish that we'd done something practical to have a flame element in there, or that maybe I'd have more time and in post-production, because I did most of the post-production, even though I'm not really savvy in it. I just I'm I'll figure it out.
That's what we all say.
Yeah, so I just wish there was a little bit of a fire element. And it, like I said, it started as a feature script, so of course that's just there are different things that I wanted to shoot like from it, but from taking that feature and shooting what we did, it is making, because I still want to make it into a feature, so it's making it even better, because I'm just like, oh, I don't need this whole character. I cut out 3 characters from what I shot, and I'm like, oh, I don't need these people. Maybe I don't need them for the feature.
Yeah.
So
Maybe I'll just kill all my darlings.
yeah, just kill 'em all.
Literally kill them all.
What advice do you have that you could give to others that are just starting out filmmaking?
My advice to like aspiring filmmakers out there would be to meet people, go to events, network. It's really hard sometimes, and you get in a mental space, and it's just like, I don't want to talk to people right now. But like I've met some of the best people at film festivals. I met my boyfriend at a film festival. Just go to events, go to screenings, find your people, and just like keep creating. And favor for favor work never expires. You're going to be doing it till you die, I think. So don't be afraid to work for free for your friends.
Is there anywhere that people can find your work?
Yes. You can find me on the Instagrams. It's Stephonika W Kaye. Stephonika with a K. It's a complicated name, I know, but that's all my social medias. It's just Stephonika W Kaye, or stephonikawk.com is my website.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
joining.
for taking your time and talking
Nice
to
to
us.
meet you.
Yeah. Blue microphone of magic.